Hey everybody, welcome to the Voodoo Works Garage YouTube channel, where we look at all kinds of knives, customs, production, and
things that we like.
Yeah, some of our handmade knives.
Yeah, and today we have a monster, and we're a little partial to this knife because we've done it. So today we're going to talk about the Bonecrusher. If you haven't seen this knife, we had it out at Blade Show, Atlanta 2025, and this thing is gnarly.
Yeah, we got a lot of positive feedback from the knife. It's a knife that I make here in-house. It's my first folding knife, my first custom folding knife, and everything is done in-house. We did some pre-orders at Blade Show. The first 10 of these that are made will be Magna cut. After that, we'll be switching the knife up, the design a little bit. We're going to switch to blade steel as well. But we want to talk about how I got to this and where this came from.
Hold on, let's give them some size on this thing. So if you can't tell by looking at the video, this thing is massive. It's 13.5 inches of overall length with a 6.5 inch cutting surface. I mean, it's a monster. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 2.5 inches tall, which, I mean, it's pretty big. It's heavy. You can chop things with it. You can bash things with it. You can throw it and incapacitate people if that's what your thing is. It's massive. Well, I mean, give them the run.
So I did this design honestly about 2.5 years ago when I wanted to start making custom knives. Some other stuff came along. I started dealing with trying to grow the business a little more with Midgard's Messer USA and Knife Co. I represent a lot of brands, so I kind of put it on the back burner, and then I restarted it about a year ago and worked with a good friend of mine, Dario from Derek Steel, and I gave him some parts that I'd already cut, a blade, a spine, and the handles. And I saw him at Blade Show, and I gave him parts and asked him to make one. So he made this one, and when I saw that and he gave it to me, it kind of relit a flame, and I decided I really wanted to go after it and try to do it. And he encouraged me and told me, there's nothing there I couldn't do. And, this is kind of how it started a couple of years ago, making it out of wood to see if the design would actually work. And it's went through so many changes and so many iterations. I've worked with people that were going to help me, a CNC mill guy and this guy, but I just couldn't never get on the page. So I decided I'm just going to try to do it all here. I don't know CAD or Fusion 360, but I can draw, basic flat stuff. So, this stuff these parts are cut on a Wazer water jet here in house, and then everything is hand fitted, hand ground, and cleaned up. Even the hardening is done here. So it's definitely a labor of love. I mean, I'll in all honesty, I'll never make money off this knife, and that's okay. But I enjoy making knives, and I have an extensive collection of a bunch of makers that I like.
So if you're new to knife making or you're trying to start knife making, this kind of gives you a 5% idea of what goes into making a knife. I mean, you start with wood, move through the wood phase, get into the 3D print phase, lining, tweaking. Then you move into metal and you break a lot of things, and you break a lot of bits, and you make a bunch of screw ups, and then you get to a finished prototype, and then you get to a knife that we're going to start grinding next and getting ready for the new owner of said knife. But yeah, it's a labor of love. If you're going to start doing things like this, you really need to be in it. If you're not, then you're just going to spend a lot of money and not get a lot of return out of it.
Yeah, I've basically learned to make these knives through trial and error. I mean, there hadn't been a single function that I haven't screwed up on at least once.
Twice.
I've got 20 or 30 of these nice titanium blanks that are got drilled on the wrong side, or a bit broke off in them, or something was off. I got 5 or 6 Magna Cut blades that, the hole wasn't drilled perfect, or it wasn't reamed properly, or, grinding the lock face side of the blade, the angle was off. So it's, like I said, I would never be able to make a profit off these because I've screwed up so much and I spent so much on tooling. But for me, that's not really what it's about. I wanted to see my designs come to life and know that I did it, I made it.
It's the love. I mean, it's something that you go from nothing to finished product in your hand. And when you wear this thing, which I carry it as an everyday, which is it doesn't seem like a smart idea, but it's actually a very good knife. It sits well on the flat of your back. You can get in and out of vehicles with it. No issues at all. It's not heavy enough to really pull your pants down. I would recommend a belt with it because it's a chunker. But when you have this thing, like anybody that saw this at Blade Show, immediately out of their mouth is, what is that? And it makes a statement even inside of its leather case. I mean, it's incredible. People love it. So, if you like one, let us know.
Yeah, these didn't come with pocket clips, obviously. They do come with these leather handmade sheaths that are hold, so you can put them on your belt, you can put them in the small of your back. But it makes it a lot easier to carry. And I don't know that anybody would carry this and use it every day.
I do.
I carry mine sometimes too, but there again, it's a labor of love. And
well, it's a billboard. I mean, when you wear it and you don't have your shirt on, it's a literal billboard on the side or back or wherever you choose to carry this thing. It's the size of a billboard. I mean, people notice it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I tell everybody, you'll never see me make an EDC knife. I make giant knives. That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what brought me to Midgard's Messers. I love their overbuilt knives, and I think I took it a step further, and I make them a little bigger. I can't wait to see what the next design is going to be after I'm used to making this one, and I feel that I've pushed this design as far as I want to push it. Then I'll move on to another design and make another large knife. So,
yeah, turn it up to 11.
Yep.
Yeah. Going forward, we're going to start trying to do this every week, like we've said, and we're just going to pull a knife out of the goodie room and show it to you and give you our idea on it and our take on it, and hopefully introduce you to another knife maker you may not know about.
Yeah, give us some feedback. We're new at this.
Definitely.
And we're going to keep going and see what we can do with it. So, give us some feedback and tell us what you want to see and how you want to see it.
Yeah, and if you don't think we're doing a great job, let us know, because we're, wide open for any discussion that helps us get better at giving you something that you're interested in seeing.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope to see you on the next one.
Take
Have
care.
a great one.
See ya.
Bye.